Yes people, what's going on? Me, Josh and Will, we're back with another informative video. Today we're doing back, so this is just going to be a basic workout for beginners and also people that are looking to build mass on their back. This is probably what a lot of people have been waiting for, so all I'm going to say is just watch out for the visuals.
Yeah man, so back when I first started training was one of the things that I hated the most because I couldn't get a connection with it. So in this video what we're going to do is we're going to try and give you some tips and tricks that we used to build it to where we are today. So yeah, let's get it.
Yeah, back again now guys with these two beasts. Going to be smashing a back workout today. We're at Ultimate Fitness in Birmingham. So yeah, it's going to be very informative. Look out for the knowledge these two are going to be dropping. Backs actually was and still is kind of my weak body part. So I'm going to be trying to be learning off these lot as well as adding my little bit of knowledge to the workout as well. So stay tuned.
Whip it, set it, flick it, chef it, cop it, chop it, press it, cop it, lock it, sell it, rob it, fly it, drop it, dry it. It's there on demand, I supply it. You know the coke in.
Right, and so what we're going to start off with is pull-ups. Now, you already know that warming up is essential, but more so, like even more so on back, I would say so, because back is one of those muscle groups that it's really hard to get that mind to muscle connection. So I feel as though pull-ups helps me with that mind to muscle connection to get everything flowing ready for when I go and hit the big compound movements. Now, one little tip that I give you for all back exercises to help with that mind to muscle connection is always imagine that you're trying to pull with your elbows. So don't pull with your hands, because I see a lot of people that I train with struggle with forearm. So I'm sure you will have had this at some point in training. So when I started training, this is the reason I hated back, because my forearms would just go before my back, and it wasn't until someone told me, so imagine that you're pulling with your elbows, not with your hands. So your hands are literally just a hook holding on, and you're pulling with your elbows, and straight away the mind to muscle connection with my back was there. So yeah, so jump on the pull-ups and imagine you're pulling with your elbows.
So for a warm-up, for your back warm-up, what I tend to do is I like pull-ups. Now that's just a personal preference. I've been doing pull-ups since I started training. That's what I prefer, and now I'm nearly 15 stone, so it's a good thing that I can still lift myself when I'm pulling up, and I do about 3 sets, 15 reps to warm up. Now the muscle to mind connection that I have is crazy. After 3 sets, I'm already pumped and I'm ready to go for my session. But for people that are a lot heavier or have struggled over the years with pull-ups, you can still do pull downs. So it's basically the same movement, but you're just bringing the weight down instead of you actually lifting your body weight. Now, if you do want to practice lifting your body weight, then I would suggest doing pull-ups and start slowly. So 1 week, do 3 sets, but do about 3-4 reps, and then obviously up the reps week by week. So that's my personal preference with pull-ups.
So yeah, to add to what Shaq just said, if you struggle with managing your body weight and you can't do pull-ups, then I'd recommend the assisted pull-up machine, because it's basically exactly the same thing, and it will start you off to be able to get onto pull-ups one day. So all it literally does is just takes off some of the body weight, so you can get a few reps out, and then one day you'll get onto the pull-ups. That's what. Yeah, come on, all the way down.
So this is the first exercise. Now we've got lat pull downs. So what this exercise does is very key for the width, of your latissimus dorsi. If you want to get real smart with it, we call it lats for short. That's why it's called the lat pull down. So what we do with this is we full stretch out, and when we come down, you want to get that mind to muscle connection. Lean back a bit, and you want to squeeze. Bring your elbows down, right down. Make sure the bar is touching your chest, and then you come up and you stretch out. Make sure you get the full stretch, and then you're gonna come back down again with your elbows and squeeze. As seen here. Let's go. Squeeze, nice. Full stretch. Perfect. Perfect. Let's go. Come on. As you can see, he's bringing his elbows right down. Let's go. And then he's stretching out completely. Full lock. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Whoa. What you don't want to do is lean back too much, because then you're practically not doing back anymore. So you want to make sure that you at least come to there at the max, and come down and squeeze. You don't want to be back here because you're just not working back no more.
Right, a few pointers on this exercise, lat pull down. You want to make sure your legs are not moving at all. Make sure your ass is absolutely flat on the seat. There's none of these swingers, none of these jerky movements. You want to make sure the form is strict as possible so you activate as much of the lat muscle as possible. As you can see Shaq doing here, he's leaning back a tiny bit, but he's in control of the movement throughout the whole motion, making sure he hits these top portion of the lats. You want big meat hangers like this, you can't be swinging and jerking. You've got to make sure you're contracting, coming down slow like this, and control it on the way up. That's why a lot of people that just go there, go on this exercise and just start swinging fast and getting no contractions. You wonder why you ain't growing no back muscles. So yeah, I just thought I'd point that out. Make sure form is everything, especially because back's a muscle where you can't see behind you. It's very hard to get that mind muscle connection at first, which I struggled with for the first few months. But learning proper techniques like this, as Josh was saying, pulling with the elbows as well, getting that contraction throughout the whole range of motion will come in very handy in your next few back workouts.
Venom Power pre-workout, you stupid bro, man, I'm buzzing right now.
Right now we're out here. Shaq, Will, Josh, Mair, back day. I've just trained arms, watching these like hit up a workout. Check out the vlog, follow my page. We've got some mad shit coming this summer.
Yeah, just make sure you cut the pre-workout because it's a mad thing, man. I'm buzzing right now, my blood clot tits. Trust me.
What are you telling them about? Where's this going, bro? Shannon? Huh? Where's it going? Shannon He's getting old now. He's fucking 19 now, bro. Needed 20. Put that graft in, bro, yeah?
Alright, exercise number 2, big compound movement, barbell bent over row. Really good exercise for thickening up your upper back and mid traps. So as you can see, just demonstrating over here, knees slightly bent out, legs locked, and the only thing that's tilted forward is his upper body. He's keeping that absolutely strict, and the only thing that's moving is his arm to contract his upper and mid back to make sure he gets that squeeze and that concentric on the way down. You don't want to be swinging and jerking, you want to try and control the form as much as possible to thicken up that upper back, obviously.
Well guys, the aim of these videos that me, Josh and Will do is just to help you out for beginners or people that are already experienced but just want a bit more knowledge and just want to know how to do certain things. So one of the other tips I'm going to give you is safety always comes first no matter what you do. So instead of ego lifting and lifting heavy weights here and thinking that you don't need safety wear, you're wrong. Even me, I can lift heavy weights, I can shift heavy weight, but people say like wearing safety gear is cheating when it's not. Straps, the only thing that they do is they help you grip the bar or whatever you're gripping just so you can lift the weight. They can't lift the weight for you, so I've got the strength to lift that, but I know once I start doing more reps, it's gonna start slipping. This is where the straps come in. All it is for grip. I can lift the weight perfectly fine, it's just the grip. So this will basically protect your wrists as well, so you don't end up hurting that. So as you can see now, I'm doing 140 kilos. Now, if I didn't have these straps, I possibly would have done probably about between 4 and 6. But I'm gonna try to get between 8 and 10 because I've got the straps to help me grip them with the weight. So, yeah.
Let's go. Easy weight, lad. Come on.
Let's go.
Easy, lad.
3, good. 4, all the way to 10. 5, 6, good. 7, let's go. 8, 2 more, at least. Yeah. Strong. Yeah. Good.
Now, I got 12 reps there. And I promise you, if I didn't do it without these straps, I probably would have got about 4 to 6, like I say. But them extra reps, using these, perfect.
So, as we said, it's another compound movement now. I normally like to throw in at least 2 compound movements per muscle group. Now, as you can see, Will here, he's already very thick and very big up the top here, and now we'll be down to the compound movements. So, yeah. Strong.
Woo.
So third exercise now, we've got the plate loaded row, and the main muscles that are contracted in this are the rhomboids and the lats. So this one, it doesn't necessarily work on width, but works on the thickness. So you got to make sure that your mind to muscle connection is really important on this, because you want to make sure you can squeeze and feel it.
Obviously, in between sets, loading up on that real amino, which is available at www.mckelwright.com. Yeah, so these have got BCAAs and EAAs in it. So this is just one of the supplements I use from that supplement company. So yeah, it's got BCAAs and EAAs in it. Helps minimize fatigue, helps with recovery as well in between sets. So protein synthesis is happening straight away, straight after my workout. We've got the fruit salad flavour here. So this is what I sit between every single one of my workouts. It just helps with recoveries and everything straight away. So just thought I'd give you a little insight into that. Alright, so first exercise of the superset is we've got bent over dumbbell row. This exercise targeting that lower lat, so building that thickness of the lower lat there. So yeah, basically explaining this exercise, what you want to do is make sure you grab the dumbbell from here. A lot of people make the mistake of starting with their biceps and just jerking from here first. What you actually want to do is set your back up tight before you even touch the dumbbell. So you want to come here, making sure your back is already engaged, where you feel tension from your upper lats to your lower lats. So once that back is engaged and tight in there, you want to grab the dumbbell and start off here. And once you're here, you don't want to be swinging and jerking like this. You want to bring the dumbbells, pulling with your elbows towards your waist, which is going to be roughly around there, where you get the shortage of the whole lat from here to here. So a lot of people make the mistake of just pulling it straight up, which you're feeling no activation in your lats whatsoever. What you want to do is bring it back here, get that squeeze in the lat, and then come back down.
The second exercise of the superset is cable pullovers. Now, every gym has a set of cables, and this is perfect for if your gym doesn't have a cable pullover machine. As I said, if your gym doesn't have a pullover machine, then this is the perfect substitute for it. I personally prefer the rope, because so the main form tip I give you on this is don't keep your arms straight. So if you bring your arms down straight like this, you're gonna feel it in your triceps straight away, and you're gonna wonder why am I not getting a connection with my back. So you wanna bend your arms a little bit and pretend that you're tucking it in right here. Because if you're here, it's more of a tricep movement. So you wanna bend your arms a little bit and tuck it in. And then the stretch is just as important as the squeeze. So as you come up, you wanna feel it on your lats there, and then tuck it in. So imagine you're tucking it in, not a push down, you're tucking it in, and you should be golden.
So that is the back session all wrapped up. So what you guys have just seen now is all the exercises that we do on a regular basis when we train back. Back form, what body part it's contracting, and little tips and advice here and there.
Yeah, so the tips that we've given you are the ones that we've picked up over the years. Because as I said earlier in the video, back used to be one of my most hated body parts to train. I used to think, I've got to go do back today, but now I love it. Purely because I've learned how to get that mind to muscle connection, and those little tips like pulling with your elbows, everything that I've listed in there, the little variation of pull downs, all of that I put in there just to help you guys get progression quicker. All the tips that I wish I had when I was just starting out. So yeah.
So yeah, they basically wrapped up everything I was about to say anyway. But yeah, yeah, some good knowledge and insights from him. If you want more informative videos like this, make sure you get in the comments below. Make sure you like, comment, share and subscribe at the video. We'll see you at the next video.